At his best, Franck Ribery was considered one of the world's greatest players. When he won the Champions League with Bayern Munich in 2013, he seemed unstoppable. That was also the year when the Frenchman placed third in the vote for the Ballon d'Or, even though many still believe that he should have won. During his lifetime, Ribery went through a lot. And in today's video, we'll tell you the story of the scars on Franck Ribery's face. So don't go anywhere. Ribery started to generate some buzz in 2006 when he was a part of the French national team that reached the World Cup final, only to lose to Italy. The winger had some great performances throughout the tournament, which brought him multiple offers from many of Europe's top teams. However, Ribery's career could have been much less successful. Earlier on, there was even a point where he considered giving up on professional football. This was when he couldn't find a team in France, as many managers believed that he was not fast enough. In retrospect, this opinion seems completely ridiculous. At that time, the Frenchman returned to his family home and helped his father at work. The player recalls, "My dad thought that I could handle a pneumatic hammer. When I turned it on, it started flying in every direction. That's when I realised how hard my father works. At the same time, I decided that it's not what I want to do. Instead, I was determined to make it as a football player." This was one of the many situations that became his driving force, giving him both the faith and determination to become one of the best players in the world. A year after the tremendously successful World Cup, Ribery decided to join Bayern Munich. The move turned out to be a great choice, and over the multiple years that he played for the German side, he won the Bundesliga 8 times and achieved the aforementioned Champions League triumph. All this success can be attributed to the Frenchman's fortitude and determination, which allowed him to push on even against the odds. A traumatic event during his childhood had a huge impact on his career, and is also how he got his scars. When Franck was 2 years old, he was a victim of a serious car accident. Because of the impact, he fell through the windshield and miraculously avoided tragedy. The 2-year-old suffered significant facial wounds and had to be stitched up immediately. His family didn't decide on a procedure that would hide his scars, and he also decided against it himself in his later life. The scars made him the object of mockery and ridicule when he was first growing up. Ribery admits that it was difficult, but he believes this is what made him tougher. People would say, "Look what's on his face. Look at his head. What's that scar? It's so ugly." Wherever I went, people would look at me. In a certain way, these experiences helped me. As a child, it motivated me. It meant that I don't take notice of any criticism. Franck Ribery is another example of a player who, despite adversity and difficult childhood, managed to overcome it all and become one of the greatest players in the entire world. So that concludes today's video. And remember, we're inviting all football fans to join the free browser game footballteamgame.com. Simply follow the link in the description. Apart from that, thanks so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you later.